procedure on how to edit the credentials linked to a cloud data source in your Power BI desktop. So whether it be a SharePoint source or web source, uh, once you first connect to it, you're going to need to select some credentials, a username and a password. Maybe you choose the wrong one or you need to edit. So how to do so? So I'm going to go to my OneDrive and I'm going to get the path of a file. So I'm going to open that file locally on my computer. And once the file is open, I go under the file menu, info, I can copy the path of that file. So now in Power BI Desktop, let's say I want to upload that file as a web source. So I paste the path to the file. So that's the whole path to that CSV file, and I do OK. I get prompt to enter a username. So with my organizational account, I'm going to sign in. So my real account is Julie, but what if I choose a wrong one? So I signed in to that account, but when I try to connect, that account does not have access to my SharePoint. So an error occurred. And if I do retry, nothing's going to change. And if I go to edit, I'll be stuck in a loop. So I do cancel. And then those credentials are now saved as being the credentials to log into the Excel SharePoint inside my Power BI desktop. How to edit. So in the home menu bar, there's the transform data button. Under the drop-down list, you have data source settings. In that box, maybe by default, you'll be on data source and current file, but you need to go to global permissions and find the web source where you need to change the recorded credentials. So connecting to this wrong account has been saved now in my Power BI desktop as the account to use to connect to Excel My SharePoint. So I just find it in the list and click clear permissions, delete. And now if I try again to connect to my web source, I'm getting a prompt for password and I try and sign in and I'll choose the right account. And the right password, hopefully, yes. And then I'm capable to connect to it and to load it to my file. So it's getting loaded and it's going to be available in my right panel.